Well, it feels like every game with Lowell is a one-goal game, one way or the other, and tonight did not disappoint. Thought we started very well, moved the puck well, created some chances, and then they made a great push right from the very first shift of the second period. They took the momentum back and had us on our heels for a lot of that second. So we talked about that in between periods. It became a 20-minute hockey game, and was happy to see Aram make a nice play there to get that goal. But the game was unfolded probably exactly like most of us expected. It was tightly contested, not a lot of room in the neutral zone, and just hard to find free ice. I thought when we were successful getting through the neutral zone and getting it behind them, we had more offensive opportunities, but they were also very successful at stopping us in the neutral zone. So the game seemed to sway that way on your success or lack of success in the neutral zone, felt like. They're a tough team. They're tough to play against. They play together very well. They're heavy on pucks. They were great on face-offs. So we knew it was going to be a battle, and I'm sure we're going to have another one tomorrow.
What's been with the first period, though? You've outscored opponents 11-5. It's not just tonight, all season. How do you get going so fast?
No. Good question. We talk about having a good start. I think it's very important to get a good jump in the game, and it has been working. But I think every team would tell you they want to start well. It's been good for us. Conversely, the second periods have kind of been our tough period so far, and we have to figure that out. Probably have to have a little shorter shifts. It's the long change. We get stuck out there a few times when we had opportunities early, and that can really sway the momentum. So critical to have good line changes in that second period.
You have so many skill players who might normally be used to a little more space. What did you see from them to fight through, a really tight checking game like this?
Yeah, there were glimpses of both. I thought when we got our offensive zone moving around and creating space, we did some nice things there and created some chances. But there were also times felt like we were suffocated out there. It's so critical. If you're, for offensive players, they want a little more space, and Lowell's very good at not giving you that space. But if you can either change sides or get the puck low to high, you can hopefully create enough room to make some offensive plays. But they definitely make it hard on us.
Oscar Jelvig had another assist tonight. What's the biggest improvement you've seen from him last year to this year?
Everything. He's playing with a ton of confidence. He's stronger. He's skating better. We knew he was a good player last year. We saw it, especially in practice. But most of his best stuff was on the power play last year, and now he's able to create and generate offense 5-on-5 as well as on the power play. So his assist tonight was on the power play. It was beautiful pass through the seam, but he's a real factor in all of that, and he's killing penalties very well too. So he's really made a huge jump for us. The guys really dug in. There was a lot of chatter on the bench. The guys were into it, and the guys who went on the ice did very well. We were able to even create a little bit of pressure and not just back into a tight little box. So we did our best to keep them off balance, and we had to work and scrap and fight and get a good block, and we're able to weather the storm. You don't want to be in those situations, but the guys, did their best and hardened and toughed it out to get that kill.
Obviously talked a lot this year about the freshman line and just their chemistry, but what did you see from Ryan tonight in particular? It seemed like he was flying around, seven shots, and
yeah, it wasn't his first game like that. He's done very well all year. I feel like he's created chances every game. I think the floodgates are going to open for him at some point. But those guys, you can see when they get the tempo, their passes are really moving quickly in the zone, which you might not expect from freshmen. But guys who've played together that long, they have a great feel. They're outstanding at generating space, getting one of them to the wide side and making that pass through the seam to really get the defensive zone coverage running around. I think that's one of their best attributes, is that they move it so quickly, but two, they're able to open up the zone. That's not always easy to do, but they have found a lot of good ways early in the season.
were you worried it might not be your night with all those posts?
Yeah. Yeah, we had, it felt like 3 right in a pretty short span there. A couple were on the power play. Our power play moved the puck better than we have been. That was good to see. But the last few games, even when we scored in the last couple of games, it was more like off broken plays than off actual power play ideas and creation. But tonight, both groups were moving it very well, so that's great to see.